I've seen a lot of stuff, and just get measured out, get IKEA furniture, go all the way around, and then you can trim that out with some nicer. I'm not gonna put crown up in here, although there's some in here, but you could just trim it and finish it, paint it, and it actually looks really nice. Like, I've seen a lot of good stuff where people have got that done. So I'm gonna just steal some ideas off the internet and some other things I've thought of. I've sketched it out. So, but these toolboxes have been nice and important, because if you put it downstairs on the counter, somebody needs it. Somebody borrows it. And if it comes back, it's rusted. If it doesn't come back, it's on the bottom of the creek. I don't know how many 10 millimeter sockets and 1/2 inch wrenches are probably right behind that seawall right there. Like, if you needed a 1/2 inch or 9/16, I can tell you exactly where to go get them. You just need a scuba tank. Like, right next to the boat. There's 100 of them. I don't know why we haven't bought stock in Home Depot. It's 2 miles down the road. We probably have more sets of Husky tools, and we have more Allen keys. It's like the buffet in Myrtle Beach. It's like a 150 item buffet, but nobody's eating like the little ham squares, right? And all the other things. It's like we have all the little bits for the screwdriver, all those you could ever need. I got Allen keys that I don't know who Allen is, but I want to shake his hand. He should be a millionaire. Like, that dude's killing it. So, but yeah, so the office is under construction. Right now in Murrells Inlet on the Marsh Walk, the Crazy Sister Marina is under construction, 100%. From this office to the lobby and the foyer, downstairs we've got construction projects in the front yard, what we call the boat yard. We've got construction projects back on the docks. The docks are under construction. The head boats are under construction. So it's a big winter. It's important. And a lot of this goes on every year. It's just necessary. You don't have all the people we have come visit the area and get on these boats and not wear them down, use them. So it's important for us at the end of the year to kind of not only just, it's more than paint, a lot of mechanical things that get improved and upgraded. We actually have naval architecture engineering going on. So we have a nav arc that's working with the Coast Guard out of DC. They send in some plans for some upgrades, and those plans come back, and then we're able to put some more benches in and do this and do that. So it's a busy winter. Everybody's like, oh man, what do you do all off season? Hang out? I'm like, dude, that would be awesome. It's more hectic in the off season for us than I think it is in the summer. It's easier to oil the machine than it is to build it. And we build all winter. All we do is put all the pieces together. But we don't have the instructions from IKEA or Lego. We have to figure it out ourselves. This is how we get it done. So, instruction manual would be nice, but then everybody would have one, and we wouldn't be who we are. So, all right, I'm gonna get some coffee, take a lap around the marina, show you what's going on. No judgment in my office, because this is how I live. Got Captain Jack talking to the ladies. The battery on this camera will die before Jack's done with his conversation. So we're going to keep moving. Kind of cool, you can see a little bit from this elevated spot. So these dumpsters, although they're sitting in front of our steps, they're for the restaurant next door, the Wicked Tuna restaurant. Super popular restaurant down here on the Marsh Walk. Probably the premier location between the Wicked Tuna and us here at the Crazy Sister. They are doing a remodel of their kitchen, so they've got all sorts of stuff going on. But next to that is, you can see about half of our skiff rental fleet. So this is a private pontoon. We're cleaning the bottom for them. But then just beyond that, you've got 4 of our 17-foot Carolina skiffs. Those are awesome boats. Those are 2013 models. We put new motors on them. 2 boats get a newer motor every year, so we just keep rotating. Every 4 years they get newer motors. But we're repainting them, bottom painting, hull paint, interior paint. They do have T-tops and seats. We pulled all that stuff out so we could do a complete clean scratch, like sanding these things down. We'll probably gel coat the interior and put a 2-part harder paint on the exterior just because they rub the dock so much. And then a fresh bottom paint, which is just normal stuff every year. So kind of walk you down there, show you those boats a little bit. Again, that's half of what we've got. The pontoon like this one's private, but we've got 5 of these that we rent out also. And so you have a different kind of annual maintenance on those. It's more or less the bottom paint, aluminum hulls, so it's a different primer that we have to fill in if it's come off. And but the bottom paint goes on every boat that lives out here in the water. It's an ablative paint, so it's engineered to fall off. They're all environmentally, positive, clean, thought out products. So that keeps the bottom growth. It slows it down or inhibits that. That way it keeps the speed on your boat up, is the bottom line. So bottom paint, bottom line. So come on, I'll show you these real quick. Kind of like Murrells Inlet. Not too many years ago, there's so many thousands of people that have moved in every year for the last 20 years. I mean, tens of thousands have come down from the Northeast, which is great. It's good for the service industry. Everything stays busier. The shoulder season has gotten much broader, which means our winter, our off season has got much smaller, and we just have more maintenance work to do in a shorter period. So the weather, thank you, son, is so clutch. When we get a nice day like this, we can paint. You can't paint anything unless it's north of 50 degrees, stuff like that. So we absolutely take advantage of this weather. Man, this town used to shut down for 2 or 3, 4 months. I mean, it was like after Labor Day, you'd be like, all right, man, I'll see you next spring. Everybody, I don't know where everybody went. They just disappeared and then had a beard. You saw them once in the winter around Christmas time, Christmas party. Everybody shaves the beard off and they're back in the spring, so back to work. But we just cut all the beards off these boats with the pressure washer. Again, this is a 17-foot Carolina skiff. We have 7 of these. They look like crap right now because we used them all year. We got a real popular boat club, so we've got members in the boat club that have access to these any day. They just call and reserve, and then we have general people that rent them. Some people have a lot of experience with boats. Some people have 0 experience with boats, and that's cool. They're here. We show you how to do it. It's a very simple boat. That's also part of why they look like crap, because they get beat up. So they're like mini tanks for us, though. Do a little bit of fiberglass work every now and then. You get a blister in the bottom, which is just like the integrity of the fiberglass, has been infiltrated by sand, salt, a barnacle. So it kind of busts it up. So we blow that wide open, we sand it out, kind of fare it back, and we'll fill that with fiberglass and then paint over that stuff. But again, this year we took the T-tops out. I'll show you those real quick. Let me show you this real quick. We also operate similar to the Department of Transportation, where we've got at any point in time 4 guys standing around this job looking at it and 3 more guys walking up to the job. We don't usually do stuff all the time, but we talk about it. So a little bit of that government backbone in us. It's the off season, we kind of chill. We do it on our own pace. Here come some of those workers. They don't know what to do with the camera. They're all nervous. How was lunch, guys?
Good.
Good?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tight net crew right there.
Yeah.
The crew of the New Princess. Here's the T-top. So we took the T-tops off these boats. We're going to take them, clean them, we'll polish those up. We got a little bit of bright work to do to that aluminum, anodized aluminum. We wipe them down, but still, man, that salt air is so killer around here. So we just got to clean those up. And while they're out, we're going to do the whole interior of these boats. So we'll sand everything down and put gel coat on the inside. We might put a 2-part epoxy paint on the inside, something harder. We hadn't made that decision yet. That's the direction we're going. Tell you what's awesome is these yard arm stands we have right here. We can, for these stands, we'll lift the boat right off the trailer, pull the trailer out, and get all the way around the boat. You can see we got blocks and boat stands under these things just for support and security. But man, this is a little boat yard right here, so works out pretty good. That's half the fleet there, and if you want, we can work to the back of the marina. I'll kind of walk you through the bait store. We got projects going on in there. Show you the boats out back. Cut this out. We just got a new transformer installed from Sandy Cooper State Utility Power Company, so we're getting all new power transformer on our main dock. We got new pedestals that are getting ready to get installed. That's a huge improvement for our resident boats that are here, for the transient guests that come through. We have a ton of transient traffic. Got a lot of boats come through that need 100 amps, 250, single 50, 30. So we got brand new tanks. I know I'm all over the place, but this is the bait store. We got new tanks for fiddler crabs and shrimp. These are insulated tanks, so that'll keep those better when we get those sharp temperature changes in the spring. The minnow tanks, all the tanks with the swimming fish are round, and that's by design. Anybody that has seen some of our other stuff, you know, when we have pinfish on the all day, we really are telling everybody, guys, put them in a bucket, like a 5-gallon bucket. Well, they come with these cool, hard, like Engel coolers and all sorts of different, you know, air contraptions. Like, oh man, I got this thing. That's great for shrimp and other things, but fish want to swim constantly, right? And you put them in a circle, like a bucket or these big round tanks that we have. They can't hit their nose on anything. There's no corner, there's no edge. They literally beat themselves to death if you put them in something with edges and corners. So all the swimming tanks that we have are round, not square, no edges. And then the shrimp and fiddlers, we've got those in those new insulated boxes down there. How y'all doing, folks?
Good. Hi.
Hi.
So what the hell's going on? Oh, your pants legs were burning. You know, not like that. But
So the two head boats, the New England Princess, 1973 Golf Craft. That was built, engineered, made for fishing out of Murrells Inlet. It's been here since that time. Last year in 24, we got the Crazy Sister. Came out of Belmar, New Jersey. People have seen that boat. Everybody that travels there, like, oh man, you know, we took the name off it, but they recognized the boat. And they come, like, man, is that the Miss Belmar? Yes, it is. Now it's the Crazy Sister. So both of these boats, multi-passenger inspected boats, Coast Guard inspected boats, take thousands of people fishing all the time, every year. Man, it's awesome. These are great boats. These are as good of a fishing boat as you can get when it comes to a head boat, party boat. So we're inside the New England Princess. We pulled the ceiling down, some of this insulation's down. We're spot welding little holes, just getting the little holes from screws, and we had some benches upstairs that we're changing. So we're cleaning those holes up and getting them filled up. We're gonna put a new kind of an FRP ceiling back in. We're gonna add some more lines, clean up some wires and stuff. There's old steering and throttle cables in the ceiling here, all this stuff running through here. So we're replacing, renewing. You guys will sand the cabin floor here, repaint that. All the benches are out right now. I mean, it looks big, it looks like a mess, but it'll be awesome when we're done. These Lexane windows, we're going to take these out, and we're still kind of back and forth between putting Lexane back in. We might put glass in there. The only problem with glass is it can, if somebody falls into it, can kind of push in with that seal on it. So we can put a bar up, like a rail, go back with the Lexane. We're just kind of making some decisions. So last year we did the snack bar, so that's in good shape. Just kind of did a redesign on that. Made it a little more efficient, more products for the customers, just stuff, while they're out there fishing, or if you're on a dolphin cruise. Man, we got sodas and snacks and beer and wine. So that was a good improvement. Got all the seats recovered, and we got some engine work to do. Here's the exhaust out of the starboard motor. Take that exhaust elbow off, and we'll get some welding done on it. Replace The flange looks good. Probably the gaskets on that. Maybe the flex. We'll have to go through each one of those engines. This boat will end up getting, we'll get some things put back together, and then we'll go down to the rail, probably down to Youngie's, south of Charleston, South Carolina, to Stevenstown, where this boat's always gone, and man, it gets hauled out. Dude, would that be an awesome video for y'all to see? Like, we're gonna have to shoot a video of this thing getting hauled out. It looks like a jet ski in the sling. The travel lift is so big. And this boat is so big, you ask anybody around here, like, man, the biggest boat around here, New England Prince, right? You go down there, it's like a jet ski. Got all these huge rafts and government boats, work boats, tugs, barges. Man, it's awesome. It's a very cool boat yard, shipyard, really. Like, this is a boat, those are ships. So we go down there, we'll get hauled out, the bottom cleaned. Coast Guard will do a visual inspection. You know, they'll check out the shafts and just kind of go through, you know, sounding out the boat, make sure that there's no cracks in the aluminum. Everything's solid, and this boat is solid, man. It's kept up well. So, come the guys back from lunch. How about it, Cap?
I'm gonna get started.
Man, you do your thing.
Okay.
Now you're not in it.
This is like somebody to do tool kit.
That would be Brian's. There's some good stuff in there.
All right, I'm gonna take this up and look for me to signal on which roll I want to cover.
Come on upstairs real quick and show you what we got going on. We had 2 benches running long ways, held about 48 people. Took those off. They're actually down there on the seawall. And so we're going to fill all those holes, and we're going to we're going to construct new aluminum benches. They'll all be forward facing, and we should get twice as many people up here. It's just going to be more comfortable. So when you come down on a sunset cruise, on a dolphin watch, if you go fishing, there'll just be that much more space. The boat's not getting any better. We're just reusing the space with a little bit of engineering and thought, and it'll be way more comfortable. So we're looking forward to this project getting finished, and we're really just kind of got everything uninstalled and starting to kind of put it back together. So that should be pretty cool. Move the rail forward, got all sorts of stuff going on. I mean, while we're up here, we're doing a similar project next door on the Crazy Sister. Just adding more comfortable benches. All these people come down here, man, they get on the boat. We want them to have a good time. We want them to be comfortable, enjoyable, tell their friends, tell their family, come back. So, pretty cool. I think those guys are on the way up. Come on all the way up real quick. Captain Robert's been dealing with, like, look at this thing. He'd been sitting in this chair. This thing is so worn out. I don't even know what that looks like. Something from Home Depot, the patio lawn and garden center. Nice cushion. His big ass has worn it out, so he doesn't know. But we're gonna get him a chair. A little bit better than that right there. I tell him all the time, I'm like, dude, that's your office in there, man. You live in there 12 hours a day, so let's get it comfortable. So he doesn't know, but he's actually on vacation, getting a little R&R. So we tore all this out, put a new deck down in here for him. We might put some sea deck down in here, put some different cabinets, a little table and chairs. We're gonna get him a new comfortable, like a Stid chair, something cool. Stid, if you're watching, hook us up. Kind of remove some electronics around. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be real clean. He's gonna be pumped when he gets back. New ceiling in here, that same FRP. This teak wood, man, they put in 50 years ago. It's like a veneer, like a 1/4 inch like cover, man. This stuff's still in great shape. Almost sucks taking things out that were, you know, hand cut and laid 50 years ago. Today's stuff is just not the same. Everybody knows that. But man, this is all like hand engineered American craftsmanship 50 years ago. I mean, dudes in Louisiana put this thing together with levels, you know, plumbs, pencils, drew it out, sketched it out, thought it out, measured twice, cut once, and this thing's still kicking ass. I mean, they sincerely do not make them like they used to. I think everybody knows that. So it's kind of it, man. We got a lot going on. You can see that. So it's a beautiful day down here in Murrells Inlet. We got, I think, another week in the 50s, and then the end of next week's going to be in the 60s. So we're going to slap some paint on stuff that week. But when we're not doing this, we'll be out in this creek right here. Take a look at that, man. Look how beautiful that is. Tide's coming back in, but we've been out there oystering. I'd love to take y'all out on the oyster boat, man. Just take you out on the skiff, show you some of them rocks that we pull. We got a little bit of land that we got to kind of cultivate before we can harvest. So we're working on that. We just got done shrimping. Man, the website's under construction, the interior's the upstairs under construction, these boats. I mean, we got it going on. So when y'all think we're just kind of cutting up and hanging out, I wish that was the case. We're getting ready for y'all to be back starting spring break. So anyways, guys, y'all be good. We'll catch you next time. Captain Salty out. Like, subscribe, get online, Crazy Sister, book something. Don't just watch us. Come down and hang out with us. We'd love to have you. See y'all.